How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back at you with another video, coming at you with some Star Wars Black Series from my Big Bad Toy Store pile of loot. I have two of them, but we're just going to go over like one today, but you know, the second one will be in the video in the background somewhere. But we finally have our Mandalorian Season 2 Dark Troopers. Ooh, so they're a deluxe figure, so they're a little bit bigger. They cost a lot more, but I need to get two of them because, you know, it's Dark Troopers. So with all that being said, we'll take a close look at the box and then we'll get these bad boys open. Taking a look at the box for our Dark Trooper, Star Wars the Black Series on the front, Star Wars the Mandalorian down there, and then of course we get the artwork on the side, Star Wars the Black Series Dark Trooper with the little blurb, artwork once again. So yeah, we'll take a look at the back really quick. He looks so cool in there. I can't wait to get these guys open. Dark Trooper, hulking Imperial combat droids with gleaming black armor and powerful jet boots. The Dark Troopers are a powerful design, and they are. They are number 28, holy crap, in the Mandalorian line. And with all of that being said, let's get these bad boys open. We're just gonna grab these, and there's some tape on the sides here that you guys can see that we're just going to cut really quickly. Hopefully I can get to it. Oh, you know what, I don't even care about but for the other one, because I want to keep one box, and just in case we're going to open it from the bottom, and that makes it a lot easier to not destroy the box. And there's our Dark Trooper out of the cardboard. As you can see, we have our two Dark Troopers out of the box, and they are shiny. They catch the light really well. They are imposing. One's got his guns out, one's got his other kind of guns out, ready to punch down the door, just like we saw in the Mandalorian Season 2. So yeah, they look great. They will fit right in on the Mandalorian shelf, probably with Moff Tarkin, but you know, they're cool. It's very toyetic, it works very well, and I dig them. Checking out the scale of these Dark Troopers, they stand at about 6.5, little over 6.5 inches tall. I think they're a little short, but based on like pictures, they're like ever so slightly short. Like they're a little bit taller. They're big, they're hulking, but they're not like humongous. They're still droids, so they don't make them like super big. But he's about right, so you can't really complain, especially when they look this cool. Checking out the accessories. First, he comes with a gun, a blaster. It's a new mold for the Dark Trooper. It's just black casted plastic, but it's cool. It's got a clip on the side. Small weapon. Then we've got blast effects for his feet so they can launch off, just like in that episode of The Mandalorian where they stole Grogu. And then he's got two fists. Well, actually, I'll show you the two fists because I have a pair loose for each. Here, his two fists from him punching the door down. They're a little small, but they're droid hands, so they're still probably pretty powerful. And then we get a trigger hand for each and a gripping hand, which I just dropped. They're very small. I don't want to lose them. And a gripping hand so he can support the weapon. So yeah, for a deluxe figure, not really a lot of accessories, but what can you do? It's Hasbro. Going over the articulation, this will be interesting. So going up here to his head, it is forward, backward, side to side. I believe it's on a ball peg. And these shoulder pads are soft plastic. This whole actual torso is soft plastic, so it gets out of the way. So there is ab crunch down there. Arms come up 90 degrees, single elbows, but the joints are really cool. You can see through them. It's like it's clear plastic, but it's like they're, you know, see through, like in the show. There is no bicep cut, but we can turn the arm all the way around. Nothing on the wrist. Actually, I lied. There's a wrist cut down there. Then, of course, we have the hand. It's on a floating peg, so it can go all kinds of directions. Coming down, there is no waist cut, but with legs come up this far forward, this far backward. Single knee, so no butt kicking action for a droid. Coming down, there is a cut down here, and of course, coming down to this, once again, these cool joints. It's a rocker. We get side to side, forward, backward, all that good stuff. So standard articulation, although it is a droid, so it's a little bit different. We do get single joints and all that stuff, but it's okay. It still works. It still looks like the Dark Trooper. It's awesome. I like it. First up for scale in comparison, we have our Dark Trooper with our standard new Black Series Stormtrooper. As you can see, he's quite a bit taller. He's got that sleek black armor. Well, not armor as much as plating. So yeah, super imposing, especially compared next to a normal goofy Stormtrooper. Not that they're not cool looking, you know, they just can't hit the broadside of a barn. Here is our Dark Trooper with our Death Trooper who showed up in the Mandalorian Season 1 and also Rogue One, but I use them for my Mandalorian display. Almost as tall as the Dark Trooper, honestly, but, you know, it's slightly more imposing on the Dark Trooper's side because he's bigger, he's bulkier, he's a droid, he's got a big barrel chest. So yeah, they're both cool looking. I love black armor on Imperial troops. It looks sick. Speaking of sick, here is someone with a sick mind, Moff Gideon, probably the person who conceived and definitely created these monstrosity of droid creation. So yeah, he's a bad guy. He made some bad droids, and he's probably one of the reasons that Palpatine came back, to be honest. We'll probably see that in later Mandalorian seasons and other Star Wars stuff, but yeah, he's probably pretty pivotal in the foundation of the First Order. Next up, here he is with our Black Series Grogu. As you can see, he is a lot taller, like very much so taller, so that's cool. Here he is with my custom Season 2 / Book of Boba Fett Mandalorian, who looks pretty sick. He does have a custom head sculpt under there. I have a feeling we won't be seeing very much of Pedro Pascal's face in the next season, considering what he is supposed to be doing, but you never know. He may be let go of that cult mindset, but there is the custom head sculpt, and it looks way better than the other Black Series one. While we wait for that Season 2 Mandalorian Luke, here he is with my Return of the Jedi Luke with a custom belt from a website. I don't remember at this point, but it's the Endor Luke, and he's like just missing his end of the movie belt, so I bought one and painted it up and put it on. And here is another Luke. This was my custom Season 2 Mando Luke, but for this one, I put on the Walmart exclusive Jedi Knight Luke tunic on another Endor Luke. And I had another belt painted around from the New Hope Luke that I like cut up and painted and all that stuff. But, you know, with the announcement of the Season 2 one that they're actually making, I was like, all right, I can use this for my Jabba's Palace Luke again. So, better head, same articulation, but it's an upgrade on the Return of the Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker, in my opinion. Here he is with Fennec Shand and Cara Dune, both of whom helped Mando rescue little baby Grogu at the end of Season 2, if y'all remember, so that's why they're in here. Plus, we don't have any girls in this video, so here they are, even though Gina Carano. And for another droid from another series, here is a Bandai model kit, R2-D2, which is actually better scale astromech droid than the Black Series, so yeah, he's not super tiny compared to the Dark Trooper as far as width goes, so that's good. So with all of that being said, you guys, I will say that these two Dark Troopers are totally worth it, because they were totally worth it to me. It's a big gap missing on the shelf. I got two of them. It's awesome that I snagged them. They look super great. They're basically accurate to the show, so can't go wrong. If you guys like this video, go ahead and smash the like button. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. Of course, comment down below if you like these figures, if you like Mandalorian, how your day is going. Let me know. As always, I love you. I will see you guys next time, and bye-bye.